y'all, my name is Olive, and I'm so happy to have y'all join us on the farm. My job is to help Farmer Fred with daily chores. Say, would y'all like to help me out here on the farm today?
Yeah!
Hoo-wee! This is gonna be a fine and dandy day. To help out on the farm, you'll need to get dressed. First, you'll need some good boots to protect your feet from all the muck and mud around the farm. Everybody stomp your feet to put on your boots. There you go. Those boots are looking mighty fine. Okay, now you need a big ol' hat to keep your face shaded from the bright, hot sun. Everybody reach up high, grab your hat, and put it on your head. Y'all look as perfect as a peach. Now that you're ready for a day on the farm, get on your feet and let's sing a song.
Clap your hands, stomp your feet, jump around, yeah. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, jump around, yeah. Join us on the farm, head on over to the barn. Our families here together for a country kind of day. There's really nothing to it, and you know that you can do it. You're right on time, won't cost a dime. Hey, let's go. Clap your hands.
Chicken,
knee slapping, toe tapping,
head nodding,
banjo strumming,
rooster crowing, do-si-do,
pig feeding, garden weeding,
tractor steering,
field clearing,
turning, churning, clapping, snapping, spinning, grinning.
Hey, let's go!
Join us on the farm, head on over to the barn. Our families here together for a country kind of day. There's really nothing to it, and you know that you can do it. You're right on time, won't cost a dime. Hey, let's go! Clap your hands, stomp your feet, jump around, yeah. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, jump around, get down.
Boot kicking,
Funky chicken,
knee slapping, toe tapping,
head nodding,
banjo strumming,
rooster crowing, do-si-do,
pig feeding, garden weeding,
tractor steering,
field clearing,
turning, churning, clapping, snapping, spinning, grinning.
Hey, let's go!
That was so much fun! Go ahead and take a seat right there where you are. Here on the farm, one of my chores is to help take care of the animals. Do you want to meet some of them?
Yeah!
Well, alrighty then. This here is Rudy the Rooster. He wakes us up bright and early every morning. Farm friends, what does a rooster say?
Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Yes, sirree. And this here is our farm dog, Dudley. Farm friends, what does a dog say?
Woof, woof!
You know it. And I can't forget about the fluffiest animal here on the farm, Shelby the sheep. Farm friends, what does a sheep say? That's right. Looking after all the farm animals is a big part of helping out on the farm. But another chore I love to do is to help take care of the crops, making sure they grow to be delicious. If you're gonna help out around here, I need to tell you about the 2 farm rules. The first rule is to be kind. Let me hear you say that after me. Be kind.
Be kind!
Good job, farm friends. We can be kind by being quiet so we don't scare any of the animals. Now, the second farm rule is to be safe. Let me hear you say that after me. Be safe.
Be safe!
You got it. You can be safe by keeping your hands close by your sides and by sitting down on the ground so all of our farm friends can see. Now that you know the rules, it's time to get started on our chores. Farmer Fred always writes the chores for us on our chore board. Let's see what he wants us to do today. Chore number 1 says, wash the pigs. Wash the muddy pigs? We can do that. No problem. We'll need a bucket. Oh, and we'll need this sponge. And we're gonna need some soap. Now, Where is the soap? I left it right here last night. Oh, I bet my sneaky sister came around and used it all up for a bubble bath. She better hide because I'm gonna get her when I see her. And wait until I tell Farmer Fred what she did. He's gonna be as mad as a bull who's been stung by a bee. Speaking of Farmer Fred, it looks like he's coming this way now. Let's get ready to listen to the exciting things he's got to say by clicking on our listening ears like this.
Click, click.
Good job. Now let's get our special eyes on so we don't miss anything Farmer Fred shows us. Do it with me.
Zoop, zoop.
Perfect. Now let's all wave and say, howdy, Farmer Fred.
Howdy, Farmer Fred.
Whew. Howdy there, farm friends. I'm just giddy that you're all here to help out on the farm. I was inside the barn and heard that you're having trouble getting the pigs washed. And it sounds like you're having trouble with your words and your actions too. Let me tell you a story about someone in the Bible who shows us how we need to be talking and acting. Jesus told a story about a dad and his two sons who lived on a farm, just like we do. The youngest son did not want to work on the farm anymore. So the son told his dad to give him all the money that was his. The dad wasn't happy, but he didn't yell at his son or treat him meanly. Instead, he gave his son the money he asked for. Then, the son packed all his stuff and left his dad and the family farm. Let's all wave goodbye to the youngest son. Good job. Now, the son went to a town far away from his home. He spent all of his money, and soon he didn't even have enough money to buy food to eat. The son had to start working on a farm, taking care of pigs. Farm friends, what sound does a pig make?
Oink, oink.
Yes, sirree. The son was so hungry that even the pig's food looked yummy. Whoo, that sounds disgusting. The son was so unhappy that he decided to go back home. While the son was still a long way away, his dad saw him coming home. The dad loved his son so much that he ran as fast as he could to meet him. When he got there, he gave his son a big hug and a kiss. Now, when the son saw his dad, he told him how sorry he was for all the wrong things he had done, and his dad forgave him for everything. He even threw a really big party with their family and helpers to celebrate the son. Even though the son was not kind and said some mean things, his dad chose to show gentleness to his son. You see, that means that the dad was careful with his words and his actions. Here on the farm, we need to be showing gentleness in our words and actions too. Let me hear y'all say this after me. I can
I can
show gentleness.
show gentleness.
You got it. Now y'all get back to your chores, and I'll come back to check on you in a little while. So long.
You know what? I was not being gentle with my words when I got angry about my sister using all the soap, and I'm real sorry. Farm friends, will you forgive me?
Yeah.
Thank you. From now on, I know that I can show gentleness with what I say and do, and you can too. Okay, farm friends, while I go find some soap, you guys sit tight and cheer on your favorite tractor as they race to the orchard. Since our next chore is to water the peach trees, I'll meet y'all there. See you in a bit.
Howdy, y'all. Get ready for the tractor race. Pick the color of the tractor you think is fastest. Tractors, start your engines. Green wins.
Well, I found some soap and got the pigs looking spick and span. And I heard you guys cheering on at your favorite tractor. Now that the pigs have been washed, our first chore is done. Farm friends, help me check it off the list. Now it's time to water the peach trees. These trees have been out here in the hot sun all day, and I'm sure they could use a nice cold drink of water. And I have an idea. Let's play a game to see how much we learned on the farm today. I'm gonna ask you a question, and if you get it right, you can help me water one peach tree. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. In today's Bible story, did the youngest son want to go away from the farm or stay on the farm?
Go away.
That's right. The youngest son did not want to stay on the farm with his family, so he moved far away. Now everyone hold up your watering cans like this, and then we just tip them like this. Well, look at there. Let's see if we can get another tree full of yummy peaches to grow. Farm friends, when the youngest son came back home, did his dad yell at him or hug him?
Hug him.
Right again. Even though the youngest son had not been gentle with his words and actions, his dad still loved him. His dad ran to hug him. Now we can water the next peach tree. Farm friends, hold up your watering cans again. And tip them like this. Ooh, doggy, look at those peaches. Alrighty, here's one last question for you. Do we show gentleness by pushing and yelling?
No.
No way. We show gentleness by being careful with what we say and do. Now, we better water the last peach tree. Let's all hold up our watering cans one more time and tip them like this. Hoo-wee, those peaches are looking delicious. Now we can check that chore right off our list. Farm friends, help me check it off. Looky there, Free did it. And I can't wait until Farmer Fred sees these beautiful peaches. He's gonna be so proud. Hey, there's Farmer Fred right now. Let's all wave and say, howdy, Farmer Fred.
Howdy, Farmer Fred.
Howdy there, farm friends. Y'all have done real well with your chores today. I'm so proud to see all that's growing out here in the fields and in your hearts. There's a song we sing here on the farm about all the good things God grows in our hearts. Hey kids, why don't y'all stand up and sing it together?
I wanna know, I wanna grow the fruit of the Spirit, the fruit of the Spirit. I wanna know, I wanna grow the fruit of the Spirit, the fruit of the Spirit. Love, joy, peace. Love, joy, peace. Patience, kindness, goodness. Patience, kindness, goodness. Faithfulness. Faithfulness. Gentleness. Gentleness. Self-control. Self-control. I wanna know. I wanna grow the fruit of the Spirit. The fruit of the Spirit. I wanna know. I wanna grow the fruit of the Spirit. The fruit of the Spirit. Love, joy, peace. Love, joy, peace. Patience, kindness, goodness. Patience, kindness, goodness. Faithfulness. Faithfulness. Gentleness. Gentleness. Self-control. Self-control. Fruit grows in gardens. Fruit grows on trees. The fruit of the Spirit grows inside of me. Fruit grows in gardens. Fruit grows on trees. The fruit of the Spirit grows inside of me. I wanna know. I wanna grow the fruit of the Spirit. The fruit of the Spirit. I wanna know. I wanna grow the fruit of the Spirit. The fruit of the Spirit.
Well, I'll be. That was fun. You can all have a seat back down on the ground. Phew, this sure has been a busy day of chores and fun on the farm. Now, before you leave, I want to make sure we can remember what Farmer Fred taught us from the Bible. Jesus wants you and me to remember that we can be careful with what we do and what we say. And when we remember that, the fruit of gentleness grows in our hearts. So let me hear you say that after me. I can
I can
show gentleness.
show gentleness.
Great job, farm friends. I hope you will come back and join me on the farm next week. Bye now!